G'day, welcome back to the channel. This video I'm going to be doing the FG fan install on the XF. So going to be getting rid of those fans, they're little 80 watters, they're not really doing the job. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get into it. So I've already got them unplugged, so I've just got to undo the shroud and then undo the radiator support. Yeah, so just a pair of sort of no-name brand fans, just 12 volt 80 watters, and yeah, don't like to idle without overheating, and it doesn't like to let a lot of air through when it's cruising along. I think these holes are just too small, I think. So anyway, so this FG fan will fix it all up for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the box and actually make a template, and then I'll try and fit the template to it and then make the cuts on the actual shroud. So that's the plan. Alright, so I'll mark that out and I'll cut it out and I'll bring this back in. Alright, so I got the template knocked up. Looking at the fit, it's almost like I sort of need to sort of stretch it a bit and it'll fit perfectly. I mean, just these two curve bits here are just a few mil too short to go over the lip, to go over this lip on the top and bottom, but if I can stretch it, I'll be right. So that might be the go. So I think what I'll do is cut these tabs off, these 4 tabs off first, and I'm just going to go in and see if I can just sort of stretch it over. With a bit of luck, might be alright. Alright, I'll get to that. Alright, I've got the other 2 cut off. I'll just cut these last 2 off. of art. No, butchered well and truly. So when something gets just a bend at it, I think I'll be right. Right, I see if I can go for a fit. Didn't want to come out. There he goes. So if I can just get that to lift over, which may well happen, I'll arm myself with a scraper. I don't believe it. That is almost a perfect fit. Got to go this way a bit, which can be done. Not much, just a little bit. I won't even need to worry about the bottom. I can just sit that in its sit that back down in its things. Oops. Let's just pop out. But alright, well that's amazing. Alright, well that's going to work perfectly, so I'll work out where my drill holes are going to go, and we'll get this happening. Alright, so I've got a plan in place, trim those off, so I'm just going to drill a couple of holes as low as I can here down the bottom, and that's just going to tuck under. And this bit here is just going to sort of get stretched over the top, so what I'm going to do is use a couple of these, one either side, and that'll just hold against the lip on the top of the channel there. So, and that'll keep it in place. So it'll be nice and easy to remove and nice and easy to install. The other thing is I'm going to have to get rid of this because this is going to sit very close to the radiator, so I don't want that sort of touching the radiator and wearing a hole. So I'll get to pulling that out. We're not going to use it anyway. It's going to be a simple sort of turn on, turn off fan arrangement. So yeah. Yeah, helps if you've got a battery in it. Well, that's going to be nice and easy to remove. Oh, that's just a cover. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just trim this either side to get rid of those, and that'll be good enough, as we won't be using that mechanism anyway. Probably just about to break that off. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that'll do that. We won't be using that mechanism, and I won't have a hole there. See. So yeah, that'll be fixed. On there for a bit of neatness. Cool. Won't actually be using that. I'm pretty sure that those in there will actually work with what I've got in here with a bit of luck, or unless, yeah, we'll just do it that way. Yeah, we'll just get cable tie around there. So what we'll do is we'll trim those off. I'll run this sort of, this is the bottom, I'll run this down this side somewhere, down there, and yeah, that'll be easy to wire in. Alright, I'll get that happening. Alright, so got that sorted, got that moved. Just going to touch a couple of tabs on here. Alright, cable tie. Insulation's a bit old and hard. That's all goodly. Might get some tape around that, and I'll get another one there. Alright, get a couple of holes drilled here. quite difficult to get a nut on, but we'll do our best. Might be able to use a pair of ice cream pliers just to thing it, but we'll see what we can do there. Pretty much that. For the top, it's just going to be the old. I'll have to try and work out how far away it's got to go. I'll be able to follow back and forth. Yeah, I think I'll do the top holes actually in the car because I'll know how far in to go to keep it to hold out far enough. So yeah. I'll get this a clean. I'll get to fitting it in. It'll be a bit of a prick to get this in, so I won't bother filming that. I'll get this back in when I've ready to do the top bit, and then we can test it. Alright, so I've got I've sort of got it. I'm not going to bother putting screws in the bottom. I think the radiator lower mount's going to hold it in place, and I've just sort of pulled it over the top here and just put in a couple of sort of screw bolts there, and it's looking pretty good. So just about to set this up and see how it sits. Hope it'll sit nice. 10 mil. See how this goes up. Alright, so I might get a bit of padding under that, which I was going to anyway, just to get a good hold down so that shroud doesn't come off at the bottom. Then I'm going to make sure that I drop the screw down the hole there. Might be able to get it from the magnet. I'll get a bit of sort of packing under there. I'll get the other one on and I'll fish that nut out and I'll get back to this. Alright, so I've got this radiator bolted in, so I'm just about to tighten up the other side, and that should be that. Right. So looking at this, they're all good. Bit of extra packing in there, not real pretty, but does the job. Now for the wiring scenario. So I've got 2 fan wires here, so I have to tape them up so they don't short out. Should really have probably should have put sleeve ones on there. Right, I'll get some tape. I'll tape these so they don't short out, and then I'll insulate both of these powered ones. Yeah, actually might just plug them in. We'll just have a bit of a look and see what it looks like, see how much air it's pulling. Alright, well it's working really well actually. That is pulling twice as much air as coming out of it before. You can actually feel it through the front of the radiator, which you can barely feel the air coming through it before from the other 2 fans, so I'm going to say that's a great improvement. Alright, sweet. I'll finish tidying this up. I'm hoping to get my trailer tonight and might be able to take it for a spin tomorrow, and we'll see how these fans are going. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow for the test. Hey, welcome back. So it's weeks later. I got that fan ages ago, but just been a bit swept up with other stuff for the Phoenix and stuff like that. So yeah, just out for a test drive. Got the car at the usual spot. Got my mate Joel with us. Going to give us a hand today, which is great. Standard fare, flat battery. That's how we roll over here at JC's Carport. We'll get this unloaded,